All right, welcome back to Metro Scene. Marvin Jackson here, and I have one of the dancers with the Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater, and she is from the DMV, also from Upper Marlboro, and that is Alicia Renee Peak. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
All right, Alicia, you are going to be coming back to the DMV to dance with the Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater at the Kennedy Center. How amazing is that?
It's a full circle moment for me, honestly. I have dreamed of this moment. I've seen Ailey perform on the Kennedy Center stage for years. Even as a kid, my mom used to take me all the time. And I actually did a residency program at the Kennedy Center. Dance Theater of Harlem had a residency program there at the Kennedy Center, and we would perform. We would have performances there, but I've never gotten the chance to perform on this stage that we'll be performing on. So growing up, seeing people that look like me, and now getting to this point where I am that person that is now on the stage, it's amazing, and I'm speechless. We have some works by Kyle Abraham that I'll be performing in. There will also be, we are bringing back Revelations, Mr. Ailey's masterpiece, that I'll be also performing in. We have some other works, The River, which is also another Ailey classic and an Ailey work. There's so much to see. We're bringing Roy's Joy, which is a Twyla Tharp piece. So we're bringing some variety, especially when we're coming to the Kennedy Center. We really want to show and bring everything that we have and bring the energy, bring things that are relatable to the audiences, and just bring an experience, an overall experience. So we have a lot of great things that we have laid out for people to see, and we're really excited to bring it to everyone.
And they'll be different every night, right?
Oh, absolutely. We have different programs. We have a new works program that will encompass the Kyle Abraham work, the Roy's Joy piece. We're bringing some survivors, another Ailey work that hasn't been premiered in years and decades. So we're bringing that in as a new work. And then we have our Ailey Classics program that'll solely be Ailey works, things that people love, keep coming back to see. So yeah, we're trying to keep it jazzy for everybody.
Yeah, I think Revelations is like my favorite, but there's some new things that I want to experience. So I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
get out there. I might have to get out there a couple nights.
Okay, I hope to see you.
Well, tell us about your background. Talk about your background as a dancer, how you got involved in dancing and all that, your training.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, one, my parents said that when I was 3 years old, that I came into the kitchen and said that I wanted to be a dancer, and well, they took me pretty seriously because I'm here now. But they decided to put me in dance classes, so I started at a local studio in Clinton, Maryland. Dance and Body Works. And so I trained there for a couple years. And then I went on to dance at another studio, Expressions Dance Theater. So I trained there, got all of my modern training, ballet training, jazz training, all the things, tap. So I was really well versed, and they made sure that I was well versed in a little bit of everything because they really emphasized, kind of being that triple threat, stepping in and stepping into the dance industry and having different tools you can pull from. When I really started to take ballet seriously, my parents decided to put me in the Washington School of Ballet for training. So I did that while simultaneously working and performing and training at the Kirov Ballet Academy, as well as the Dance Theater Parlor residency program that I talked about earlier that was at the Kennedy Center. So I was working around there. I was doing that. I was doing this, and I just wanted to have a lot of information, a lot of tools that I could pull from. And then I started working with a man by the name of Troy D. Brown. He had his own like ballet thing going on, ballet classes and training going on, and that was Art of Technique. So he trained me up until the point where I was going to college. So it's been, I dibbled and dabbled, and it was a little bit of everywhere, but I really, ballet
What
was,
about high school?
yeah, I actually I danced at Bishop McNamara. So I graduated from high school from Bishop McNamara in Forestville, Maryland. They also had a dance program. Cindy King and Victoria Keithline ran that program. So I was there for all four years. I graduated from there in 2014. But I had kind of had my eyes set on Ailey. So although I was going to school and doing dance within school, I was also dancing and training outside of school hours as well. But during the summers, I was not resting. My parents were putting me in summer intensive programs to keep up with that training, to make sure that I was getting to the place that I wanted to be. So I was going to the Ailey summer intensives while I was in high school. So it wasn't new when I kind of transitioned to the Ailey school and into the Ailey Fordham BFA program, which I actually graduated from in 2018. Yeah, and that kind of was the trajectory for me. I was always very much in tune with the fact that I wanted to be at Ailey, and the way I kept that through that and kept on top of that was by staying there in the summer intensive programs, making sure that I was being seen. My parents were definitely advocates and very supportive of me doing that and pursuing that. And hard work pays off. So yeah, it was definitely a it was a road, quite a road. I've been at Ailey from the time I was a teenager and till now my mid-20s now. So I've dedicated a lot of time and have been there for years on end, but this was where I wanted to be. So it all paid off in the end.
And it has led you to places internationally, right?
Yes, I've
What
performed.
are what are a few places?
Yeah, I performed in Poland, I performed in Germany, Spain, France quite a few times, a little bit of everywhere, Luxembourg. I would say that my favorite place though would be Germany. I mean, the audiences internationally are incredible. The energy is insane. Their appreciation for the arts is admirable. So it's another. It just takes everything to all new heights when we're overseas for sure. But even the audiences in the domestic, while we're touring domestically, it's exciting as well because we also get to see faces from all over, and maybe we get to see some family on the road, which is really nice, some friends on the road that are a little bit of everywhere. So I love that we're able to touch the East Coast and the West Coast and then handle that and then transition to our international travels.
All right, and a couple people that have been really good as far as mentors to you,
Yeah,
choreographers.
absolutely. Hope Boykin, she was actually she danced for the Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater for 20 plus years. She just retired about 2 years ago. She is a mentor to me. I've worked with her. She's given me work and has allowed me to help in some of her various processes, her choreographic processes. So she's had performances for the Guggenheim, and she's got definitely her own performances that are coming up. But she is definitely one that has kept her eye on me, has held my hand, and has provided me so much guidance, especially as I transition into this professional role, with it being my first year in Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater. She's provided so much wisdom and been able to share her experiences, and has allowed that to inform kind of what I may be experiencing. So I realized that, I'm not alone. If I ever feel that, I'm not. And I have somebody that I can go to that has been through it and that can coach me through it. But she has definitely been someone to lean on in all of this. And she's just been incredible.
A few words of wisdom to young aspiring dancers.
Yeah, I would say that, hard work never goes out of style.
Okay, there you
you
go.
know, it truly, it really doesn't. And, sometimes with it being the industry that I'm in, you hear a lot of no's. And I think of rejection as just being a sense of redirection. And I wish I would have known that a little bit earlier in my career. And I've started to learn that. And as I'm saying it out loud right now, I'm also saying that to myself and to keep that in my mind, but also perseverance, staying on top and honing your craft truly, and making sure you are really training staying on top of your training, but also being very versatile and diverse in the way that you're training. So not just training in one style, but you also want to have different tools in your toolbox that you can pull from. I think that's really important, especially in the time that we're in now. It's incredible to see a dancer that can pull from many different things and can tap into various styles. It's truly, you really got to just work hard, do the work, making sure that you have your eyes set on the prize and really go for it.
All right. Well, we're going to go for it when you guys come to Kennedy Center in February.
I hope so.
And I'm going to be there. And hopefully everybody will come out. That's February 7th through the 12th, right?
Yes, absolutely.
And yeah, come on out and see this wonderful dancer and her dance company, the Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater at the Kennedy Center. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
We appreciate you being on the show, Alicia.
Thank you so much for having me.
And all the best to you in the future. Hopefully I'll see you after the show.
Yes, please.
Yes. All right. So for Metro Scene, I'm Marvin Jackson. We'll see you next time. Take care, everybody.